All right, we've got 17/8 time at 130 beats per minute. Let's count it off.
I don't even know if I can do this. Motherfucker.
Okay, so that felt incredibly weird to play. It's really uncomfortable and it's really awkward. But with that being said, can we possibly write and record a good song with a beat this unnatural? According to Google, 94% of songs are in 4/4 time. This is where 4 quarter notes make up each measure of music. The second most common time signature is 6/8 time, where 6/8 notes make up each measure. And those two time signatures, 4/4 and 6/8, make up over 99% of songs. But there's a good reason for it. Symmetry. 4/4 time is symmetrical, which feels natural and smooth. A great way to demonstrate this is through dancing. In 4/4 time, your movements will reset each measure. 6/8 time works the same. The difference here is that each beat is felt as a triplet, which preserves the symmetry. But what about time signatures that aren't symmetrical? What about something like 7/8 time? Well, since it's not symmetrical, it feels like it's missing a beat. If you were to dance to this, your movements would not reset every measure, which makes it feel jarring and awkward. The human brain loves predictable patterns, so to make this beat feel a little less awkward, I'm going to keep the guitar part relatively simple to follow, and I'm going to play something that will loop. This will give the listener a musical cue that signifies the end of each measure, which will hopefully offset the weirdness and missing beat feel that the drum beat and time signature are giving us. Does that make sense? Let's roll. See how it's already starting to feel better? Maybe, maybe not. The last thing I want to add to this part is some additional accents. For this, I'll be using some clean guitar and some marimba. I bet you didn't see that coming. So musically, we've got something we can turn into a verse. But what about the chorus? I want a chorus that's easy to follow, because after all, it's the chorus, and people need to be able to sing along. Today's song is in 17/8 time, so for the chorus, I'm going to treat it like 2 measures of 6/8 time, followed by 1 measure of 5/8 time. This will hopefully feel a bit more familiar, but we'll see. I think I'm just going to embrace the 6/8-ness of this and do some simple arpeggios. Today's song is in the key of A major, and the chorus's chords are going to be G, D, A, E, D, A, except arpeggiated. It may be simple, but it's so damn satisfying. For the bass, I'm going to do a classic 6/8 walk between the chords. Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna add in some organ to this chorus. Since the guitar is doing arpeggios and the bass is walking, I'm just gonna hold the chords out. It'll help pull all of the elements together. I think we've got ourselves a song. And since the whole theme for today is being awkward and uncomfortable, I decided to write these lyrics about one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever had the displeasure of experiencing. Insomnia. You ever been laying in bed, extremely tired after a long day of work, and you can just not fall asleep? All you want to do is catch some Z's, and your brain is all like, remember that time in 3rd grade when you tripped in front of that girl you had a crush on and she saw it? Yeah, screw sleeping. We should focus on that for a few hours. Insomnia sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna write a song about that. All right, this song is good to go, but real quick, I just wanna drop a little bit of wisdom for you guys. When I came up with this idea for a video, it didn't even occur to me how good of an exercise this was. As artists, we have a tendency to gravitate towards what is comfortable and familiar to us. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it's helpful to throw yourself a curveball. I want you to challenge yourself, mix it up, and purposely put yourself outside of your comfort zone. You'll be amazed at what you're capable of, and you might even pull off a miracle. And with all that being said, here's a song in 17/8 time about insomnia.
I brush my teeth and I turn on my fan, take off my shirt and I take off my pants.
And there you have it. Do you think this song turned out good? And is it good enough for me to include on my upcoming album? Leave me a comment letting me know your thoughts on all of that. And before you go, please don't click off. You should know this isn't the first time I've done a challenge like this. I recently recorded my first a cappella song and it was just as difficult, but I think it turned out great. So check that video out right here. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And I think that is everything. So with that being said, this has been Songs by Spencer, signing out.